Hello, Christopher here, and welcome back to the Patriot Report. The 14th Amendment, ratified in 1868 during Reconstruction, is one of the most significant additions to the Constitution. Its original purpose was straightforward: to secure the freedom and rights of newly emancipated slaves, ensure equal treatment under the law, and reaffirm that the principles of liberty applied to all citizens. But over time, the 14th Amendment has also been stretched, reinterpreted, and in some cases used by the courts to justify decisions that go far beyond what the framers of the amendment intended. For conservatives, the challenge is to understand both its true meaning and its proper place in a constitutional republic, one where power is balanced and liberty is preserved. The core sections. Section 1, Citizenship, Due Process, and Equal Protection. Birthright citizenship. The amendment clearly establishes that anyone born or naturalized in the United States is a citizen, reversing the Dred Scott decision. Due Process Clause prevents states from depriving any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. Originally meant to ensure that states could not trample basic rights. Equal Protection Clause. States must apply laws equally to everyone. This clause was intended to guarantee equality before the law, not to create special preferences. Section 2, Representation. Corrected the 3/5 compromise by guaranteeing that all citizens would count equally toward representation in Congress. Section 3, Loyalty to the Union. Barred former Confederate leaders from holding federal office without congressional approval. Section 4, National Debt. Ensured that debts of the Union would be honored while rejecting any responsibility for Confederate debts or slaveholder claims. Section 5, Enforcement Power. Gave Congress, not unelected judges, the power to enforce the provisions of the amendment. Why the 14th Amendment matters in a constitutional republic. It restored the principles of liberty. The 14th Amendment reaffirmed that rights are not granted by government, they pre-exist government and must be protected by it. It applied the Bill of Rights to the states. Before the 14th Amendment, states could ignore many constitutional protections. This amendment made it clear that liberty must be respected at both the state and federal level. It reinforced equal protection under the law. Equal protection means blind justice, treating people fairly, not favoring one group over another. It was never intended as a tool for social engineering. It preserved the role of Congress. The Enforcement Clause gave Congress the power to defend liberty, not the courts the power to redefine it. Judicial activism has often gone beyond what this amendment was meant to secure. Concerns about misuse. Judicial overreach. Courts have sometimes used the 14th Amendment as a blank check to invent rights that were never debated or ratified by the people. Erosion of federalism. While the amendment rightly limited state abuses, it has also been used to centralize power in Washington, weakening the balance between states and the federal government. From equal protection to preferential treatment. Instead of guaranteeing equal treatment, modern interpretations sometimes twist the Equal Protection Clause into justifying unequal policies under the name of equity. Importance for ordered liberty. Protects citizenship. It secures the idea that being an American citizen comes with guaranteed protections that cannot be stripped away by the states. Ensures fairness. It binds government at all levels to respect due process and equal application of the law. Strengthens the republic. It corrects past wrongs while grounding America more firmly in the principles of liberty, justice, and limited government. Checks abuse. Properly understood, it prevents government from infringing on God-given rights, but it does not give government power to reshape society. Legacy in a constitutional republic. The 14th Amendment is a cornerstone of our constitutional order. But it must be read in the spirit of the framers, as a safeguard of liberty, not as a license for government expansion. Properly understood, it is a shield for the citizen, not a sword for politicians or judges to wield in reshaping the nation. For a republic to endure, the 14th Amendment should remind us of a simple truth: all men are created equal, and government exists to secure, not redefine, their rights. Thanks for listening. I'm Christopher, and this has been the Patriot Report. Stay informed, stay free.